So even though it is a, what is it, less crowded time of the year, Hollywood Studios seems to be the more crowded park that we've been to so far.
No, I think that's just right now because they have a downtime over. They have a ride that's temporarily closed over on the other side.
But
And two of their shows open a little later in the day, so I think that people haven't really had anywhere to spread out right now.
so we are heading over to the next ride that shows that it's the what is it, length is the next shortest, which is Alien Swirling Saucer.
Last that you looked.
Yeah, I just looked at it.
Oh.
So, but yeah, we're just walking through. I don't know. Yesterday, it seemed like after 2 o'clock, Animal Kingdom got really busy after 2 o'clock. So that would have been around the time people were able to do the park hopping. But we're headed over to Alien Swirling Saucers. We decided to take a detour and come through One Man's Dream, so you can see all the pictures of Walt. There's Walt. There's a Walt with a Mickey. Oh, there's the tiki. There he is with the tiki room. It's like he's talking to Jose there. Oh, there's a baby with his parents, Elias. Can't remember his mother's name. There's the train station. Penny Arcade. And over here we have Main Street USA, a little diorama. Crystal Palace. See the reflection off the window, but it's Walt. There's his desk, and right down here's the desk where his initials are carved into it. So this is like an early animation table, except for, of course, I don't think they had the screen in the middle.
It says this was a reproduction.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. Here's some of the early mouse merchandise.
We call it a multiplane.
The Mickey toys.
The problem was how to take a painting
Some early
and make it
character
behave like a
plushes.
real piece of scenery under the camera.
Here is the multiplane camera, which was actually invented by the Walt Disney
This is the
Studios.
plan for a super
Disney
cartoon
Studios.
camera. We call it the multiplane camera. The problem was how to take a painting and make it behave like a real piece of scenery under the camera. The different elements in the scene were separated according to their varying distances from the viewer. With our original picture broken down in this manner, it is possible to control the relative speed with which each individual part of it moves to or away from the camera. And here now is our same moonlight scene, the way the multiplane camera sees it.
So these are the Pinocchio toys.
Different elements in the scene were separated according to their varying distances from the viewer.
And then down below
With our
there's the
original
silly
picture broken
symphonies.
down in this manner, it is possible to control the relative speed with which each
And then down
individual part
below
moves to
are
or
Donald Duck
away
toys.
from the camera. And here now is our same moonlight scene.
Diorama of Granny's cabin. It was hand-built by Walt Disney himself. Animated diorama was based on a scene from So Dear to My Heart and was an early attempt at dimensional storytelling. It also helped to inspire the concept for Disneyland Park 4 years later.
Make it behave like a real piece of scenery under the camera. The different elements in the scene were separated according to the varying distances from the viewer. Our original picture broken down in this
So it looks like it lit up, because they do have some electrical. Oh, you can actually see into the rooms. Almost like it's like it was a miniature for actual scene set. Got some windows.
This is the plan for a super cartoon.
You got your kitchen.
We call it the multiplaying character.
So this is a Dancing Man prototype figure. Performer Buddy Epson was filmed against a background grid as a reference for programming the movement of the early dimensional animation figure. Walt Disney built the elaborate opera house set himself, guided by a design from animator Ken Anderson. So all the workings of the Dancing Man prototype figure. There's a lot to it to make that little guy dance. This is a reproduction of the original model of Disneyland's Sleeping Beauty Castle, the original built by Imagineer Fred Loger in 1954 is currently on display in Disneyland. So we can actually, if I'm right, I believe their bridge, the drawbridge actually goes up and down, or the one at Magic Kingdom does not. But you can kind of get an idea in the back. So look what it looks like in the bag. So here's Annette Funicello. Annette Funicello was one of the original Mouseketeers on the Mickey Mouse Club. Walt Disney personally cast her after seeing her in a dance recital. As a Mouseketeer, Annette popularity grew. She starred in several serials, including Spin and Margie, many Mickey Mouse Club collections. Features for Annette, an iconic star of the show, became a celebrity teen idol. Small diorama of Adventureland, inspired by Walt Disney's true life adventure film series. Adventureland plunged guests into the unexplored jungles of the world. The original model shows the Jungle Cruise loading dock as well as early concepts for the shopping bazaar. Concept mile of Paradise Pier, which now is called Pixar Pier. The water slide amusement pier has provided fun and thrills since the parks opened in 2001. This model displays initial concepts for reimagining of the area with an emphasis on Victorian era charm and an extra touch of vintage Disney magic. Were the props that were used in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, one of Walt Disney's first major live action features. Was a popular and critically a success, winning 2 Academy Awards and ushering in a new era of Disney's produced live action entertainment. These underwater props were used by Captain Nemo's crew as they explored the ocean floor. Kind of hard to see because there's kind of a reflection. See if I can move. And there's one of the Oscars. This is a concept model of Cinderella's castle. The spires of Cinderella's castle soar 171 feet into the air. Architectural scale model allows the Imagineers to visualize the finished product long before construction actually begins. This looks a lot different than what it does today.
It's Paradise Pier.
So they've got some concept models for It's a Small World, which was opened at the 1964-65 World's Fair. And inside they have one of the Towers of the Four Winds. That's the marquee of the entrance to It's a Small World Walt and his designers developed the Towers of Four Winds. Concept model of Tower Terra Hollywood Studios. And then next to it, they have the concept model of Spaceship Earth at Epcot. The symbol of Epcot recalls the giant scale architecture of classic world fairs and was inspired by the geometric dome design of architects and futurists Buckminster Foley. The Tree of Life model, the centerpiece of Discovery Island. This 11-story tall icon features over 325 hand-carved animals that appear to be growing out of the roots and bark of the tree. Inside the massive trunk, guests experience the 3D adventure of It's Tough to Be a Bug. This is the Abraham Lincoln audio animatronic figure. The 16th President of the United States was brought to life at the Illinois Pavilion at the 1964-65 New York World's Fair. There were numerous technical challenges, but great moments with Mr. Lincoln was ready. It was a sensation, a truly breathtaking roof-formed animation. And then this is the board that controls it all.
It says each knob on this programming console controls an individual motion on an animated figure, such as an arm move, a head turn. Lighting and audio effects can also be controlled from this board.
Here is a model of the new Disney cruise ship, Disney Wish, scale model. I think it's neat that the lifeboats on the side almost look like the submarines used out there at Disneyland. Look at that water slide. What's that?
How many pools they have.
Oh yeah.
Snowman.